Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be unto you all. Today I'm going to talk about what are the 5 pillars of Islam. They are the framework of the Muslim life: faith, prayer, concern of the needy, self-purification, and the pilgrimage to Mecca for those who are able. Now, regarding faith, we have the testimony of faith, which is there is no God worthy of worship except Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. The declaration of faith is called the Shahada, a simple formula which all the faithful pronounce. In Arabic, the first part is La ilaha illallah, there is no God except Allah. Ilaha means God, can refer to anything which we may be tempted to put in place of God: wealth, power, and the like. Then comes illa Allah, means, or ilaha, it means illallah, which means except God, the source of all creations. The second part of the Shahada is Muhammad Rasulullah, which means Muhammad is the messenger of God. A message of guidance has come through a man like ourselves. Okay, now we're going to talk about the second part of the pillars of Islam, which is prayer. Salah is the name for the obligatory prayer which are performed 5 times a day and are directly linked between the worshipper and God. There is no hierarchical authority in Islam and no priestess, so the prayers are led by a learned person who knows the Quran, chosen by the congregation. These 5 prayers contain verses from the Quran and are said in Arabic, the language of the revelation, but personal supplication can be offered in one's own language. Prayers are said at dawn, noon, mid-afternoon, sunset, and nightfall, and thus determine the rhythm of the entire day. Although it is preferable to worship together in a mosque or masjid, a Muslim may pray almost anywhere, such as in fields, offices, factories, and universities. Visitors to the Muslim world are struck by the centrality of prayers in daily life. Now, a translation of the call to prayer is: God is most great, God is most great, God is most great, God is most great. I testify that there is no God except God. I testify that there is no God except God. I testify that that Muhammad is the messenger of God. I testify that Muhammad is the messenger of God. Come to prayer, come to prayer, come to success, come to success. God is most great, God is most great. There is no God except God. Now, we will talk also about the third part, which is the zakah. The third part of the pillars of Islam, zakah. The zakah is one of the most important principles of Islam, is that all things belong to God, and that wealth is therefore held by human beings in trust. The word zakat means both purification and growth. Our possessions are purified by setting aside a proportion for those in need, and like the pruning of plants, this cutting back balances and encourages new growth. Each Muslim calculates his or her own zakah individually. For most purposes, this involves the payment each year of 2.5% of one's capital. A pious person may also give as much as he or she pleases as sadaqah, and which we call charity, and does so preferably in secret. It will be much preferred if we do that in secret. Although this word can be translated as voluntarily charity, it has a wider meaning. The Prophet said, even meeting your brother with a cheerful face is charity. The Prophet said, charity is a necessity for every Muslim. He was asked, what if a person has nothing? The Prophet replied, he should work with his own hands for his benefit and then give something out of such earnings in charity. The companions asked, what if he is not able to work? The Prophet said, he should help poor and needy persons. The companions further asked, what if he cannot do even that? The Prophet said, he should urge others to do good. The companions said, what if he lacks that also? The Prophet said, he should check himself from doing evil. That is also charity. Now, also about the fourth pillars of Islam, the fast. Every year in the month of Ramadan, all Muslims fast from first light until sundown, abstaining from food, drink, and sexual relations. Those who are sick, elderly, or on a journey, and women who are pregnant or nursing are permitted to break the fast and make up an equal number of days later in the year. If they are physically unable to do this, they must feed a needy person for every day missed. Children begin to fast and to observe the prayer from the puberty, although many starts earlier. Okay, although the fast is most beneficial to the health, it is regarded principally as a method of self-purification. By cutting oneself off from worldly comforts, even for a short time, a fasting person gains true sympathy with those who go hungry, as well as growth in one's spiritual life. Now, the five pillars of Islam, which is pilgrimage, Hajj in Arabic. The annual pilgrimage to Mecca, the Hajj, is an obligation only for those who are physically and financially able to perform it. Nevertheless, over 2 million people go to Mecca each year from every corner of the globe, providing a unique opportunity for those of different nations to meet one another. Although Mecca is always filled with visitors, the annual Hajj begins in the 12th month of the Islamic year, which is lunar, not solar, so that Hajj and Ramadan fall sometimes in summer, sometimes in winter. Pilgrims wear special clothes, simple garments which strip away distinctions of class and culture, so that all stand equal before God. The rites of the Hajj, which are of Abrahamic origin, include circling the Kaaba 7 times and going 7 times between the mountains of Safa and Marwa, as did Hajar during her search for water. Then the pilgrims stands together on the wide plain of Arafat and join in prayers for God's forgiveness in what is often thought of as a preview of the Last Judgment. In previous centuries, the Hajj was an arduous undertaking. Today, however, Saudi Arabia provides millions of the people with water, modern transport, and the most up-to-date health facilities. The close of the Hajj is marked by a festival, the Eid al-Adha, which is celebrated with prayers and the exchange of gifts. Muslim communities everywhere. This and the Eid al-Fitr, a feast day commemorating the end of Ramadan, are the main festival of the Muslim calendar. This is actually for today, guys. Inshallah, next time we will talk about another question, which is does Islam tolerate other beliefs? Please wait for the coming episode. Hope to see you again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.